What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have like and sub, and let's get into this. Yeah, they couldn't help themselves. No stone unturned, no property untouched. Now, granted, this story Bible, this proposed pitch Bible for Disney's Recess reboot, reveals many a modern day thing written in 2022 and still not clear whether this is coming out still, and if it's in this form. Either way, sounds horrible and about exactly what you might expect. So there's the group, of course, created by Rugrats and Lloyd in Space. The original Recess followed the adventures of six elementary school friends: the fast-talking DJ Detweiler, Vince LaSalle, sports aficionado, super nerd Gretch Grundler, tomboy Ashley Spinelli, awkward new kid Gus Griswold, and no, not that Gus Griswold. And yeah, that's Gus right there. They're gonna make him the trans character. And of course, Mikey Bloomberg here, who ends up, I guess, being well, we'll find out what ends up happening to them. Apparently, that's the whole point. And they're kids. It's your kids, Marty. Well, not your kids, Marty. It's your kids, Vince and Spinelli. Yeah. So, as part of the animated roster from 1997 2003, yeah. So I was like 12 until 16. I watched all of it. No streaming at the time, and didn't have cable, so course they're going to find a way to ruin this. All right. Here we go. So remember, this story Bible is 2022, not the height of wokeness, but certainly at the tail end there. And it is pinned by the original showrunners. So Bible details the creators' plans for Recess, the Next Bell, a potential follow-up series created specifically for a contemporary audience. And that's fancy talk for a modern audience, or the mythical modern audience that every time they pander to, they never show up. So the original show was about sticking together no matter what, fighting the man, finding a rational balance between conformity and individuality, and getting through tough times with a little help from your friends. Great messages, definitely helped me growing up. Unfortunately, sounds like ain't gonna be those same messages. As we know, these time-tested themes are just as relevant in 2023. In today's world of, and here cue every single, global warming, Me Too, Black Lives Matter, and LGBTQ plus. They forgot that part because the Q maybe hadn't been added yet. Modern kids are craving heroes who look like them, have the same issues, and are willing to take action. Well, I agree they're craving heroes, and many of them that are look like them, but we'll see. They need and want role models who stand up for their friends, figure out what's right and wrong, and defend the little guy, getting into good trouble, in the words of John Lewis, to make the world a better place. So it still sounds innocent enough, even though you added in a bunch of key pitch words that all sort of turned out to be shams in one way or another. According to the Pitch Bible, rather than focus on the original gang, Recess the Next Bell would instead follow a new generation of kids as they explore the same playground TJ and the crew did in their youth, even though they are going to touch on the original group. So to this end, the main character would be Ruby, the fearless leader, girl boss. The daughter of Spinelli and Vince, because of course Spinelli wouldn't go with the white kid TJ, the main character. She'd go with Vince. So they have a daughter of color from the old Recess gang. Ruby is super confident, biracial kid. As leader of the new Recess gang, Ruby gets her strength and toughness from her mom. So a light-skinned, biracial female protagonist who don't take no guff from no one. Where have we heard that before? I swear it's before Sweet Baby Inc. and everything. Like Princess Leia or Tatum O'Neal and Bad News Bears, because everyone knows that. Ruby may look cute, but she's tough as nails with tons of energy, chutzpah, always willing to take on the man. Probably the white man. When she wants something, she goes for it. Consequences be damned. I hope she asked for consent. Upbeat and self-assured, Ruby is straight talking, fearless, and super loyal. And she doesn't suffer fools gladly. Okay, so then there's Montijo, the class clown, a funny boy's boy, Latino kid, the Sundance to Ruby's Butch, the Grace to her Will, a smooth talker and practical joker, always looking for sideways solutions to a tricky problem. Okay. All right. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue on. Parnelli, the daredevil, a fearless dude with a dream of jumping Third Street School with a rocket-powered bike and a plywood ramp, all for the adulation of his YouTube fans. Oh, he's a content creator. Well, shout out. Parnelli is the embodiment of an American can-do spirit. Okay, seems like a daredevil. Matthew McConaughey, fine. Simone, fine. So nothing exactly. Okay, wait. The drama queen, over-the-top proclamation, Chinese American girl who adopted by a couple of Jewish Broadway fans. They're probably gay. Simone, that's nothing wrong with that. Simone has been into acting. Okay, so far, so not horrible on the new Recess group. Everett, the brains, a quiet African American kid, because STEM, got to show black people in STEM, so that's fine. Seems to know a little bit about everything when it comes to science. Everett is great at designing high school. Okay, so aside from maybe girl boss Spinelli kid, Ruby, doesn't sound too bad. Let's get to the meat. However, though the series would focus primarily on the new group of friends, the showrunners say that as the series progresses, they will slowly reveal what happened to the original characters, surprising old fans and subverting their expectations as they reveal what the gang has been up to. And would it surprise you that TJ who was rebel and idealistic as 9, has turned into a disillusioned self, turned into Mark Hamill, basically, turned into Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi, only consumed with money and self-gratification. TJ's journey mirrors many of the adult fans' real lives and experiences, but apparently TJ will or would have regained his idealism over the course of the series. Mikey becomes the big boy. He becomes a celebrity. Gus, let's just get to the big one here. Gus, small but brave, Gus Griswold's life journey is the most surprising of all. Although it didn't start out that way, after college, Gus followed in his father's footsteps, joining the army and quickly moving up the ranks, promoted for his brains, loyalty, and courage. By the time Gus was 25, he had become the youngest lieutenant colonel in the modern army. But he knew something wasn't right, that he wasn't being true to his inner self. So Gus made a change, a big change, a change that blew the lid off the military, and he got insurance with State Farm. No, he fucking transitioned. So after transitioning, the person once known as Gus had become her true self, Lieutenant Colonel Nikki Griswold. Oh, at first there was a moment to drum Nikki out of the army, but when Time and Newsweek both put her on their covers, Lieutenant Colonel Nikki Griswold became the face of the new army. But the challenges weren't over yet. First, Nikki had to face her own truth, and then the army had to come around. But now Nikki has to face her family and friends, and that might prove to be the biggest battle this soldier has yet to fight. So it would have been a whole trans thing. Yeah. Spinelli, obviously, her and Vince, she was a tomboy, got together with Vince. They have a biracial daughter that'll be a girl boss. I think we've all seen enough. Dear God, let us just file all of this under the. Let us hope this was in the past and that this was passed on, because please, cannot take any more of my beloved franchises, old or new, destroyed. Thank you. Please and thank you. Let me know what you think of this. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're gonna do that, thank you. And
well, bye.